I'm Alina Adams.
And I'm Rachel Shepard. We'd like to apologize for not having a show yesterday. We were having several technical difficulties after the long weekend. Today, we'll have all your announcements, including a Q&A session with the counselors.
We're going to start off today's show wishing a happy belated birthday to Matt Arno, Brooke Anderson, Deterion Richardson, Kyler Young, Savannah Hinton, Jordan Nesserate, Cassia Schaefer, Zaria Jones, Alan Reams, Bailey Utek, Jacob Morelli, Matthew Hertz, math teacher Mr. Jacobs, and our school social worker Miss Sullivan.
And we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Juan Covarrubias, Kaylee Overman, Connor Riceley, Nick Young, Haley Gibney, Grace Moore, and Paige Garrison.
We noticed the summer temperatures are starting to cool down a little bit. Garrett, what can you tell us more about the weather for today leading into tonight's game?
Well, Elena, tonight's temperatures do seem to be cooling, but we'll have a full forecast for you later in the show. Gage, what's going on for our first Thursday game of the season?
Well, Garrett, I'll have all of the info for the game tonight as well as other sports updates. Back to you guys at the front.
Thank you, Gage and Garrett. It's time to get the show started. Your Net News starts now.
Sophomores and juniors, registration for the PSAT is now open. We encourage all sophomores and juniors to sign up for this test. The cost is $22 and all you need to do to sign up is go online. The test is Wednesday, October 14th at Liberty North, and you should take this test if you plan on taking the real SAT in the future, if you'd like to be considered for the Missouri Scholars Academy, or to see if you might qualify for the National Merit Scholarship Competition, which is juniors only. Contact Ms. Brock for more questions.
Seniors, Common App Boot Camp is this Friday, September 11th during Eagle Hour in the Counseling Center. You must sign up for this boot camp if you plan on applying to colleges or universities through Common App. Log on to Family Connections and look under the Colleges tab and then College Visits to sign up. Contact your counselor if you have any questions.
Students, save the date for the LPS College Fair on September 29th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Over 70 colleges and universities, military, and resources will be in attendance. Also, if you need a little college planning help, be sure to attend one of the college planning sessions just before 6 p.m. or after 8 o'clock. Each session lasts only 30 minutes, but you'll get good information about the college planning process.
The following colleges will be here within the next few days, so make sure to go to Family Connections and sign up. University of Central Missouri today, September 10th. This visit will be during lunch in the lunchroom. Drury, Friday, September 11th at 10 a.m. in the counseling office.
Juniors and seniors, if you have signed up to take the ACT this Saturday, you must bring your admission ticket and your ID. You will not be allowed in without these two items.
Once again, there will be an all-school tailgate tonight beginning at 5:45 in the lower parking lot at William Jewell. Your Liberty North Eagle football team will take on the Staley Falcons at 7 o'clock. This will be a battle for both schools, and the team could really use your support in the stands. Cheer will be selling Sheridans for $3 at this week's tailgate.
Are you interested in making plots out of clay? Anyone interested is welcome to come to the American Indian Pottery Club today for an informational meeting in room 521 during Eagle Hour today. No Indian heritage needed, only interest.
FCCLA will have a meeting today during Eagle Hour in room 110. Please come and see what they're all about. Ask Ms. Fowler for more information.
Girls that enjoy math or science are invited to be a part of our new SWE Next Club. They will meet every Thursday during Eagle Hour in Mr. Kisker's room of 522. That is all the announcements we have for today.
Before we send it to Gage, let's take a quick look at the counselor Q&A session for all you need to know about the Counseling Center.
Good afternoon, Liberty North Eagles. Welcome to the Counselor's Q&A session. My name is Mrs. Stark.
And I'm Mrs. Kuchera.
We will be asking the counselor questions. Counselors, buzz in when you know the answers.
Are you ready, girls?
We're ready.
Who is the counselor for all the freshmen?
That would be me, Mrs. Howard.
Who is the counselor for the student's last name A through EK?
That would be me, Miss Presser. 10th grade through 12th grade, A to EK. You're with me.
And we must have a counselor for those students with last names EL through LA.
Woo, that's me, Mrs. Brock. Grades 10 through 12, last names EL through LA.
What about the counselor for last names LE through R?
That's me. Last names LE through R, 10 through 12, I got you.
And last but not least, we have a counselor for those last names S through Z.
That would be me, Mrs. Combs, last names S through Z.
Now, if you want to see your counselor, what do you do?
If you want to see your counselor, come to the counseling center and make an appointment with Mrs. Stark or Mrs. Kuchera.
Can you tell me what some of the reasons are that kids normally see their counselors?
Absolutely, you come to the counseling center to find out all kinds of information, whether it's academic coursework, college and career planning, family and friend issues, maybe resources for your family such as food or clothing, or simply that the struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
What do I do if I have an emergency, but I don't have an appointment?
Do not panic. Just come to the counseling center, no big deal. Make sure that you talk to either Mrs. Kuchera or Mrs. Stark and let them know that you need to see us ASAP, and we'll get to it.
An emergency? What do you consider an emergency?
There are many kinds of emergencies, but the ones that we typically will see you immediately for is if you're harming yourself, someone else is harming you, if you have any like immediate family, maybe anxiety or depression issues, you can come down immediately. Or if you're overly upset, we will see you immediately, so don't hesitate.
Now, is everything I tell my counselor confidential?
We take confidentiality seriously. We will always keep your confidence unless you are talking about harming yourself, someone's harming you, or you are going to harm someone.
But what if I'm worried about my friend?
Here at LNHS, you guys have done a great job of reporting things to us. When you're worried about your friends or your peers, or maybe you just overheard something, you've done a really good job of letting us know when you're worried about someone, so please keep that up.
Very good. Thank you so much, students, for being a part of our counseling Q&A session. We would love for you guys to have a great rest of your day, and go Eagles!
The LN varsity boys picked up a very good win on Tuesday night at Staley. The Eagles gave up a goal, but tied the game on a great strike by freshman Dylan Posada. The game was tied at halftime, but the boys were committed to outworking Staley and did just that over the next 40 minutes. Sam Imhoff scored a great header, and Roman Kowalowski scored on an assist from Ben Hicks. The final score was 3-2. The Eagles take on Raytown tonight at home. In other sports news, your Liberty North women's softball team played Tuesday, winning with a score of 10-2. The softball team also played last night, but lost by 7 to the Staley Falcons. Keep up the good work, ladies. Also playing Tuesday night was our very own women's volleyball team. Despite playing hard throughout, the ladies lost in 2 sets. Last night, the volleyball team also played, and despite playing a really tough match to Park Hill, they lost in 2 sets also. In other sports, even though tonight is Thursday night, our football team takes on the Staley Falcons at William Jewell College. Make sure to come out and support the boys, and remember, the theme for the game tonight is USA. Make sure to follow at LNHS Eagles Nest for more information surrounding the student section. After the game, be sure to stop by the North Nation Station to check out their new apparel. For those of you who don't know what the North Nation Station is, our reporters Samira and Rachel have a story for you.
And I am the advisor for North Nation Station, which is a school-based enterprise here at Liberty North High School. It is our school spirit store. We sell spirit wear, attire, and apparel. We also have food and snacks, and it's managed by my junior and senior level marketing students. So it's actually a hands-on, project-based learning classroom where the students get to manage a business, real-world business. So this is our 4th year of students and myself overseeing the school store. Prior to that, it was managed by our parent booster club, the Eagle Club. The store's just been growing year after year. Like I said, it's our 4th year, and each year we are surpassing last year's sales numbers, and we hope to someday make the school store profitable enough that it will support the travel expenses that go along with DECA, which is our club for business and marketing students.
My favorite part about working at the school store is that it gives students the experience they need for everyday life and working in a business environment. So say you're a junior and senior and you get to work at the school store. You're getting hands-on experience that you wouldn't get without being in the school store. The school store is giving you opportunities that you wouldn't get in any other classroom, and because of that, it gives you an experience that you actually do need in everyday life.
My role at North Nation Station is to help sell our merchandise. We have some great deals going on right now, so I definitely recommend you come down and check them out. I would have to say I like most of our clothes here. I think they really would fit anyone in the school well. There's a little bit of something for everyone, so definitely make sure to come down and check out your North Nation Station.
Thanks, Samir and Rachel. Right now we're sitting at 85 degrees with scattered thunderstorms in the area, although we should expect partially cloudy skies with a high of 84 and a low of 59 for today. For the game tonight, we should expect 58 degrees with scattered thunderstorms, and remember, a jacket. Tomorrow will be cooler with partially cloudy skies and a high of 70 with a low of 48. I will have your updated weekend forecast tomorrow, but now we have a special announcement from Lasha.
LNHS has lost a fellow Eagle. Anthony Aaron Eisenman was involved in a car accident near the intersection of Camille and Church Road on Friday morning. He passed away later that day at the hospital from multiple severe injuries. Anthony was a friend, son, boyfriend, and student, and will be missed very much by his friends, family, and fellow classmates for his hilarious memories and golden heart. His visitation will be at 1 p.m. this Saturday, September 12th at Park Lawn Funeral Home next to Pleasant Valley Baptist Church. A service will follow at 3 p.m. At this time, we will have a moment of silence as we remember our friend and classmate, Anthony Aaron Ironman Eisenman.